TV series called 7th Street Theater.
It's different. It's not necessarily the
And confidentially
We're here with Simon Swart, who's the EVP GM of 20th Century Fox in the North American division. So you're going to tell us a little bit about some of the great movies that you all have lined up in faith-based market.
Yeah, well, we have a full slate. You may know we're the one of the #1 producers of Christian and faith-based movies in North America. And our most recent titles are, we've just recently released Amish Grace and Like Dandelion Dust, based on Karen Kingsbury's best-selling book. But really, we're here talking about the Chronicles of Narnia. You know, it's a great family film. It's got, incredible family values in there. Great messaging, just in terms of believing in yourself. Stories of faith and redemption and temptation, and just how you overcome those things. I think every character in the story has to deal with temptation at some point in the story, and just having the courage to overcome.
Yes. Well, there are a lot of extra features that will be added to the DVD that I think people are going to really want to catch. What are some of those extra features?
Well, as an the way we set up the extra features on the Blu-ray disc is we've actually set up all the separate islands of Narnia, and so you can go deeper into what each island represented and what the challenges and the adventures were on each of those islands. With we have Michael Apted being interviewed and a full narrative on how he visualized the story from the C.S. Lewis material. And behind the scenes making of, we have a full animated little mini feature in there as well. So I think people will be really excited about that.
I'm excited. Well, you also have another movie coming up that sounds really neat, The Fifth Quarter. Tell me a little bit about that one.
Yeah, so The Fifth Quarter is actually an amazing story. It stars Andy McDowell and Aidan Quinn. It'll be coming out in theaters at the end of March. They're going to be releasing it pretty wide. And it's the true story. It's really inspirational, kind of blindside story. It's the true story of a family who lost one of their sons in a terrible car accident, and just how they inspired people around them. And it's a really unlikely story about a college football team who was ranked kind of last in their division. The team was inspired to go on and actually win the national title. From being the lowest rated team starting the season to actually going and winning, and it was really all about winning for this family.
Yeah, well, I saw the trailer, and even just the trailer stirred me. I mean, it is going to be an incredible story, I know. And, there's something about a football movie. I mean, I'm not even a football fan, but there's something about it that just really gets you.
Well, it's a football movie, but it's a football movie that every parent's going to be able to relate to. And in the first 20 minutes, it's certainly every parent's nightmare. Bring a box of tissues for the first part. As I've shared before, I made the mistake of watching the screener when I was on an airplane, and I had the flight attendant come up to me and go, "Honey, is everything okay?" And this is right as I started the movie. So
if you can make a grown man cry, and then it's good.
As a father, you see these performances are just so amazing, and you're really there, and it is your worst fears realized, and you get inspiration from this family that endure through this unimaginable loss. And it's a really powerful, inspirational story, and I think the fact that it's true really makes it something special, and I think anyone that watches the movie will just be moved incredibly. I think it's great storytelling when you can learn from the hardships that others have gone through, and how they've turned those hardships and those challenges and those losses into something that's really good that everyone can benefit from. And I think there's a message there for all of us.
That's right. Well, you've been in this business for a while. Tell me why you do what you do.
I've been.
Did I ask you a hard question? That's what they tell interviewees. Ask the hard question.
I've been in the business for a long time, and I actually was trained as an accountant, but somehow or other my career path went the way that it did, and I had the opportunity to really start what became Fox Faith, and that's an initiative that's still going on. But we've had a lot of challenges, a lot of opportunities, but we've also done some really good things. And I think I love the film business. I love the media the media business. It's really exciting. No two products are the same. Every product's unique and different, and whether it's a full theatrical release, like a movie like Black Swan or even Chronicles of Narnia, or some of these smaller films we get to work on, it's really amazing to be a part of it and to really bring these movies to homes across the country.
Okay, well, very good. We look forward to seeing some of the movies that you all are working on, and thank you for being with us today on Christian Movie Connect.
It's a pleasure.